This is another video of crafting I've done. I've done quite a lot at the caravan. I've done a lot of sets, like I did the pet stroke animal cards. As I said, I did that peach set. It's surprising once I get going, and especially if you've got the same sort of colouring or sets together, it is quite easy to put it all together. Just use your own inspiration sort of thing. So yeah, I got a pile here. It's all near enough the same set. It's another set I got. It's a Christmas range actually. Yeah, quite mild out, and I'm talking about Christmas, but very often you get Christmas in July on the channel and everything, but never mind that. I still like to continue making cards and having ideas through the year, because Christmas is a very busy time, and usually I always run out of time and wish I could have done this, wish I could have done that, and there were still projects that I didn't actually complete that I wanted to do last Christmas. So I've got this set here, and yes, I've made cards, tags, and I've made another little mini junk book, which is what I'm going to start with now. All these papers and these sort of bits here were in a pack for £1.50 I got from the charity shop, like I did in a previous video. These are coming through thick and fast because I've done quite a lot of these in the evenings, like I said, at the caravan, whatever, downtime in the afternoon. Even if I've got the TV on, I've been doing a bit of crafting. So again, I've used one of these little head ties. I've pulled it down so I could just show you the design on the front. It's like pale, this pale pinky colour and blues, and then we've got Christmas wishes to you. You know how I like making these books, and they're so easy to make, and you can use almost anything. You probably have got everything in your own home, even if you're not a crafter, to have a go at these. Sometimes I've known to leave a couple in my rucksack, you know, my mini bag. When I go out anywhere, if I see a relative or something, I pass them on because I do like making them. And normally, as any crafter or anybody knows, when you're doing a project, it can go quite quickly if it goes smoothly. Sometimes, so I think, if it's not going quite right, or feel it don't go quite right, I put it down and go back to it in a moment or another day. Very often I will look at it and think, now why is it's not working? And I have noticed, which is in another one of these junk books that will be coming up, I did practically rip it all to pieces because there was bits in it that just didn't click with me. Or realistically, junk books use anything and everything, and don't be critical. But especially when I'm doing them for somebody else and not for my own sort of benefit, then I could be a bit more critical. But let's get back to the video. So here it is, Christmas wishes to you. And then opening the first page. As I said, there's a couple of pages or bits that might have come from other things. They were in my mobile junk bag in my caravan, as that's where I did most of this. I did a few bits at home, but most of it was done in the caravan yet again. So in this pocket here, I've made a little pocket with the paper. This was from a different set. This was actually another sheet, and the circle bit was already cut out, so I just put that little parcel in there, and warm wishes in the green, just so it did actually you know, sort of show up. These are what I spent my mini die cut machine doing in the caravan. I make a lot of these, and I was trying very hard with the sheet paper like this, is to get it as close as I could with something on, like this bird here. So it looks like that. and there is different sizes I think I've used throughout, but going back down to a smaller one. So extra pieces, I may give some hopefully inspiration, motivation in these books, and then the person who receives it then can use their own sort of inspiration and make their own designs. In the first pocket here, I've actually included some cards. This is cut down pieces of the paper that I've used throughout my booklet as well, just so they slot in, but that could easily go on a card. Let me just show you. So maybe not this size, but could go on a card like that, and then add something else on top of that, which could also be in this book. It's just that it might give this person, you know, an idea what to do. So I've put 2 pieces of card. I think there might be another pocket that I've put some more in as well, for backing paper. So that's the first one. Then inside here, I've put the little sayings and everything that can be used. Now, I was going to ask people who, especially if you craft, what to use to attach these to your papers. It's okay if you've got that, then you're going to put a border to cover it so it sticks down, because I've noticed certain glues do actually leak through and they show through. In a tag, I'll quickly share with you this tag. I actually just use a glue stick, one of these, and so far it's stuck. But any other glue, like tacky glue or anything like this, it seems to leak. So yeah, so hopefully this person will see this video, and before they possibly do anything with it, and take that on board. So I've got this one, which is cookies are made of butter and love. And then we've got this one, which is it's cold outside. So I started using a lot of these. We've got Christmas there, we've got New Year, Christmas kisses, we've got my family and me, and happy holidays. So I thought that these could be used in a planner or can be used on cards or tags. So let's put those back in this little pocket. It's nice to be able to feel as though you're giving some motivation or inspiration, whether it's to do with crafting, cleaning, anything, or even just being able to breathe and put one foot in front of the other, as I often say. So yeah, that's that one. So here it is. I've used actually this little embellishment here. It's a suitcase, and I've used it by just putting a little bit of glue at the sides here, down the bottom there, and I've used that as the actual pocket. So I'll take those bits out. So it's like a little bit of a scene, really. So you've got the case, you've got your picture, and you've got like your bunting, and then these are the sort of things that can be used on those papers, like I said back here. You know, you can make your own little design up with bits and pieces that I've left in here. So we've got like the little TV, we've got this little saying here and things like that, and just making your own little design, or again, notebook, planner, whatever. So there's a lot of different uses for the pieces that I send out. So here we've got like the old radio, and we've got the old TV, and we've got this what looks like a tag, and then we have got this little bit here that says then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say well, you know how the sun goes, and that's what it is. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses on. So there we are. So there's all those little bits and pieces in there to be used, and I've started very often putting things like that, so even if the pieces are used, the book is still, you know, something nice to look at. In this pocket I've just got another 2 of those cards, that backing cards that can be used whatever way this person wants to use it. And then I've done pockets here. This one is sort of a little angle like that. I put the car with the tree in, Xmas time, and here I've got Santa's little helper. So in this pocket got a lot of little goodies here and pieces that can be used and layered up. I have this little snowman. It is actually stuck down with his head peeping out, and that was just something I cut off another sheet. It wasn't actually embellishment. Again, I've layered, and that is 3, you probably can't tell, but that's 3 of the little sort of circles in different sizes layered up. Again, that's the one I tend to use a lot of in the caravan. As you can see here, I've got a lot of these discs. Again, I've tried to do it so we've got sort of a nice bit of pattern in. Even this sort of thing here, where it's got the white and it's got like a band there and the dark and the bow, and I've got a bow there, and then I've got some smaller ones, and I managed to get one where it's got a little face there. Baby, it's cold outside, and a skate. Some of these were on the outside of a embellishment booklet. I know I've been told how many times I say embellishment, and I do apologise, I don't really know what else to call it. And instead of just throwing it away, which I probably would have done a few years ago, not so much now, don't want to be wasteful, I've cut bits out. Hello darling. So I'm dog sitting today. I've got Kyla here, and what I've done is I've cut a bit out, because obviously I've shared my little die cutter, and it's quite thin and small, so I can only have a small sort of width of paper. So I cut about, say, a little strip like that of bits, so it could have something like that on. I think that came from the same sheet. And then what I do is I put the little die cut on the sheet, and I can cut little bits out where I can get an actual picture centered as best as I can. It don't always work, but I try to. So that's just an explanation of that. So they go in there. So there's a lot of discs in there. Again, you can even make your own tags. And then in this side, and yes, I have got a little snowman there as well with a little gift. These pockets, I try to keep the range of papers the same. So we've got another little car with like presents or blankets on. We have got Holly Jolly there, and we've got Merry Christmas. So we've got those few bits in there as well. And then in the last pocket, I've put some of the papers, that was it. So I got some of this paper, I had a bit of paper left, so obviously it was sort of like that, so I've just cut it again. So you've got the choice between those other cards or this, so it's just how it comes out. So yeah, so that's that. So I'm pleased with this. As I said, especially when it's for somebody else, hopefully you can understand this. And I've tried to incorporate bits and pieces that can be used for this person's inspiration. And so I'll put that on in a minute. So next, same sort of range, I made some Christmas cards. This is all going together, by the way. So this is the first one. I was using what I had at hand. It wasn't as though I could go back into my cupboard because we was away, was in Cambridgeshire, so I was using what I could. So yeah, so there it is. I've got this paper, and this is the same papers I got from this set that I used on here. It was all put together. Whether it was actually the complete set, I don't know, or whether it was two sets put together, but the colours seem to go anyway. So I've got the reindeer there, and I have raised this off the page with sticky pads, and I've got Merry Christmas, and I've used some of this like zigzaggy band again. I haven't got anything inside that one, although I'm going to try and remember, because you can write on this, because it's not as though it's that dark, but I would prefer to put some white paper in that one inside. I'm not sure if I've actually put anything inside these or not. Love this paper. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I've got any more of it left now, because I used every little bit of scrap I could, either in my junk book with these cards, and then failing that, the tags, which I'll show you after I showed you the cards. So there's this one. Again, it's this like pink, greys and blues and colours like that, which again I think it all goes together. Let It Snow, and it's got this lovely like sort of house there. I have put one of those discs. I managed to get one cut out with the trees. So again, I do absolutely love that paper. Again, a shade different, same sort of paper. Used the tree, raised it off with the little sticky pads, which I don't know, I presume you still can get them from Poundland, although they tend to come more, I don't know if I've got any here. No, I don't think I have, in the larger sort of pads and strips. Sometimes I like the little tiny ones, although you can cut them down. It says "'Tis the season," and again I've put another one of those discs inside just to match the paper. And then using the same paper again, yes, I love this. I did have this pink card, I had one left. And I've just got this of Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Again, I've raised it slightly up. I was umping and ahhing whether it was going to show up, but I think it looks okay. As most times when you get something like this that's very similar or busy, I need to put something underneath just to break it up so it shows up more, but I quite like that one, and I don't think that's too bad, as things like these have got like a little bit of border, so it does actually stand out a bit more. But again, very pleased with those. And then lastly, I have got tags. This sort of one, you could use it as just a card, but I mostly did this as a tag, using a bit of that paper with the trees. It's Christmas wishes to you, but this is the sort of thing, especially if you've got a bag, a gift bag, or a larger gift, you could just obviously tape it down. I haven't actually put a hole in this one, because in case this person does want to use it as a card, I don't know. But I'm mostly, as I said, it's a tag. Then this time what I've done is I've put, because of the dark card, like I said about that other card I might do, is the fact that I've put a little bit of strip of paper in there, so when you open it up, you've still got the same paper as the front, but you write on the plain white, if that makes sense. And I've put another one of those discs in that I use my die cut machine, so that's that one. Again, another one for a larger gift, using all the scraps up and everything, is this one. I've got Silent Night, some of those papers like I've included, so you could make your own tags up, whatever. And this is actually, this bit here is actually a tag, and I've put this pink feather over the top, hiding the hole to make it, you know, an embellishment for the card. and then I've just put that little bit of paper down the bottom with the stars. Again, that one can just be stuck on to the gift. And the others I've got with pink ribbons. This is the one I showed you a moment ago. Do not open until Christmas. I'm still waiting to see. It's been on there, you know, a little while now, and it seems to have stuck. So hopefully that would work. But as I said, some glues, they show up from underneath the paper. I have got some of that tree paper, which is this one at the background, and this is just put on a piece of card with some blue ribbon. Like I said, some of these are like diddy little tags. I kind of like the cute ones actually, because different size papers, gifts or whatever, gift bags. I have made a basic gift bag on my channel. Maybe I'll do it again, but it is on there on my playlist for crafts. But also I make my own boxes. I've got my die cut for that as well. But this is what I mean by using every little scrap. So this was a bit of card. I've used the insert again of the tree paper, like I've got sort of on the front. You probably can't notice, but it is on the front as well. And then I've got this reindeer, but this was actually a tag in itself, but I cut it right down so it fitted the little square card that I've made as a tag. And then this one was also a tag that I've put on this paper, because the tag was the same paper which I've stuck on a piece of card. And I've got another bit of that star border there. Maybe the hole was on the tag, that's why it's on the front. Before anybody says anything, yes, I know it's on the front, so hopefully this person will write the tag, then stick it down on the parcel. But it was just how it was, because like I said, I didn't have anything to really cover that over and put the hole at the back. I could still do it, I suppose, but now I've got the hole in there, I've left it. And again, using this ribbon. I say it doesn't have to be complicated, and it's using every little bit of scrap. This one I think is so cute. I love this one. This embellishment paper I stuck on some card, cut round the design so that it's the same, just a slight white border. Then using sticky pads, using the same sort of paper, was this with love, and then punched a hole in it and put some pale blue ribbon. So yeah, I've got, as I say, a set of tags in different sizes. And then there's the Christmas cards. You can see the range now, I think. And also you've got the junk book there with pieces so that you can make tags or whatever you wish to. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. As I said, I really enjoyed doing this. And the best thing about this is, and I've said this previously I believe, is if you get a plain roll of paper, maybe in blue or pink or whatever, it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, and then you can actually layer things on. I've done this, and I've mentioned before, especially if I'm using anything to do with red and green Christmas, I like adding pieces on. I like adding candy canes, decorations, even Christmas decorations. So if you think ahead of advance what colour scheme you want to go for, if you don't want to go traditional red, green or whatever, very often I've gone neutral as well. I've bought rolls and rolls of the parcel paper so that I can add ribbons and I can decorate it whatever I want, because it's a blank canvas. But there you go. So just an idea. I know it's summertime and a lot of you thinking, no, I can't bear to think about Christmas. But even if you wait till September, October time and think ahead of the time. You can save time, energy and money and get all your pieces together so you're not rushing around. It's something that can be done gradually. Like I said, I've had husband, you know, sort of having a dig. We're in the middle of a heat wave and I'm making Christmas cards. It's not the first time and it'll never be the last time. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.